Interactivity in theater is a way of bringing theater closer to the audience.
So we really have to take care of the methods we are using to encourage.
The reasons why we do it is three head topics, and it's to bring the theater and the topics of the theater closer to the audience. And the second thing is that maybe the meeting between the audience and the actors in this way can actually create new forms of expressions and more modern and approaches to how we make theater. And finally, it will bring the possibility for the audience to have a voice in art.
Our theater started 7 years ago with exploring interactivity through a collaboration with a Hungarian company. And we have been developing different methods and try them out in different performances so that we are growing our experience in this field and getting knowledge about the different methods. And we can now choose which method we use.
We have also had a big international conference about these topics.
Hello! We're a network of theatre groups from Sweden,
Norway,
Hungary,
Lithuania, and Iceland.
And we would like to invite you to join in our conference.
The more pedagogical way, which is based on theater in education, where you use pedagogical tools to bring theater and the topics of the theater into the minds of the audience by talking together about the topics, what is happening on stage, and developing the performance from the view of the audience.
And they can give solutions for how to continue. They can comment on what's going on, and in that way impact the performance and give their voice to the topic. It's hard work to get the audience to speak up in a performance. So we really have to take care of the methods we are using to encourage them to be brave and want to participate. So when we work with interactivity, it's very important to be aware of how you treat the audience. They have to get very confident in the situation. They need to feel safe and secure, and that we really are telling them about what is going to happen, and they are now going to participate. They have the possibility to be active, and everything will be okay.
Okay. And of course, also the actually to get to know the audience is very important. To see them and to tell them that you are here, like touching them like lightly on the shoulder or something, and seeing them into the eyes. Yes. And then the next one. And yes. Then you are already invoking them into your world. And then they will understand after a while that they are now a part of the play. They are not just audience, they are actually a part of what's happening on stage, of the action.
Yeah, and there's a lot of different ways of making the interactivity. We have the smallest grade is when we move away the fourth wall and we look into the eyes of the audience and have a communication with the audience in that way.
My name is Steinar.
And my name is Jorunn.
And we are from Norway, from the city of Bergen. And we play theater together in Bergen in a company called Company 13.
And then we have one more that we invite them on stage or in the theater performance to take part.
And finally, you have the kind of a system of hands-on, which you can see in our performance of Romeo and Juliet, where we actually give small tasks, very easy tasks to the audience, and then they will, after a while, see that they are actually an important part of the play.
Welcome to Italy, to the beautiful city of Verona.
In fair Verona lives two families of the same high nobility.
It's the Montague family
And the Capulet.
Audience do not impact the result of the play, but they are taking part in the play. We are framing them. Half of them are the family from Juliet, half of them are the family from Romeo, and they hate each other. So, come on, show us that you hate the other one. And they love to do it.
All of us do like this, and we say, come on.
Come on, do it to them. Come on, everybody. Yeah, come on. Yes, more.
Yeah, we really appreciate this contact with the audience to get them to know us and the topic and the performance in a really, really emotional way.
The most extreme version of the interactive theater is, of course, the immersive theater. That is that the audience walk into the art, which is created, a frame of the art created by the actors and the directors, but the audience, they come and they walk into it, having to react on everything they are seeing and being inside the play.
So the first performance we made, we really took the audience into the art piece. It was a kind of immersive, and we gave them tasks and framed them. They were in the situation, no, you are the refugees from Syria, here you are, this is your boat. How to react.
Our company, K13 from Bergen, Norway, have in 5 years now been part of a big international European project called Participate in Your Life, which focuses on interactivity in theater for children and youth. Different methods of reaching this audience in a better way than the traditional fourth wall theater, where the audience is in a black, dark seats in the hall, and then the actors are in the light on stage. We are developing a lot of different techniques.
And like if we say, wow, the police are coming, hide, down, everybody come on, down, really down. No, I'm going to be the vicar who is going into the woods. And then I asked the audience, please, can you raise your hands like this? Yes. Ah, beautiful. And now I'm on my daily trip picking medical herbs in the woods. Oh, thank you. You're such a beautiful tree.
Could everyone on this row help me do this? Put your hands in the air. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Father Lorenzo, where are you, Father Lorenzo?
I'm here.
What, Father Lorenzo? What are you doing in this strange forest?
I'm out picking medical herbs, dear Romeo.
Yes.
In this situation, I asked all the audience to be a part of the scenography, and it's a very easy way. It doesn't demand them to express anything, but just to take part, and they are really always kind of curious of this game that they are acting together with us.
The audience give the premises for the action of the play. The actors will just have to improvise and be a part of the audience wishes. You can get words or topics or something like that from the audience, and then you can use it in the acting later on. What is happening now? What just happened? What did you see? And then the audience will be able to put actual words on the topics and the scene they have seen. Yes, it was a very bad man because he was shouting and everything. And then another person could say, yeah, but I don't think he was bad. He was just scared. Okay, then we have a discussion between the audience. And then you can say, but where do this man go now? Well, I think he's going home. And some other one will say, I think he's going to join the army. Then we can choose some of the topics of the audience and play it out. And even a bigger part is that we can actually stop and sit down and talk to the audience about a topic, what is happening in the play. And then we can say, okay, you are the audience, but can you now show what you think is happening to the boy? Okay. Show me, what do you think?
I think he's very afraid.
He's afraid, okay.
Yeah.
Can you be the father? And then another audience go in and be the father and say, just try to play the scene.
Okay, with me?
Yes.
Okay. Father, please.
And then you have two persons from the audience actually becoming actors in your play while you are watching them.
But what is very, very important is that if you ask them to come with solutions, you must be ready to follow them. So the immersive theater and this one where they can impact the development of the play, that's the biggest version of interactivity.
And we have also made an international play.
Fire, earth, seeds, water, the four treasures of the planet.
And the most important of this project is the democratic part of it. The communication across borders, the meeting of cultures, talking to each other and communicating and learning about that maybe the world isn't so strange and different as we thought. And this democratic way is also one of the most exciting part of this project, I think. And also our project here in Latvia.
Mm-hmm. It's for the audience to really understand that they have this possibility to take part, take care, and be active, and that their voice are heard and they have an impact.
And the fact that we are actually making this play in the house where it actually happened 100 years ago almost is very important, and it gives the frame of a true story to the audience, which will make them relate even closer to the topics, which is democracy, development, and their responsibility of their own life. I feel that this form of theater is very interesting because through my career I've always been on stage together with my acting companions, and the audience has been somewhere else. I never talk to them, I never meet them. But we always want to make theater that is about the life of the audience. And that's why this form of interactivity where we actually meet the audience is so effective and so strong, So it's a wonderful and a little bit scary situation.
We really would like to encourage people all over the world to use this method to get in contact with the audience and to make the audience feel like they are valuable and important. And for us it's very good to be here in Latvia and to maybe have an impact on the development of this kind of theater. And we want it to be a new way of thinking, and you can really reach a goal by this method. So now we have this big journey here in Latvia, making a totally immersive performance in this house, that the audience are a kind of walking theater, and a lot of things happens around them, but it all depends on their participation to go on in the performance. They have tasks, they have to find ways how to do it, and they must work together to come to the conclusion.
Yes, so try to communicate with the audience, try to make the traditions of regular theater. It will give art a more significant and important place in society. And I think that's our topic. Theater should always mirror the society.
And for us it's always important to make theater about topics that is important in the society, important in the time, and important for the audience.